Hey, 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 hey. Good morning to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. I pray that you are having an amazing start to your Friday. Gonna give you a few minutes to join us this morning. Just come on in, and as you come on, if you would just share this out. If you would share this out, go ahead and invite someone. Share it out, invite someone, and we're gonna get this party started. Yes. We know that there's a lot going on around the world. Good morning, Latoya. Good morning, Miss Rose. Good morning, Anterica. Thank you so much for joining. There is so much going on, but my question for you is, are you doing more talking about it? Are you just talking about some stuff? Or are you actively doing some things? Because we already know what this is about. We already know what this is about. This is another distraction from the enemy to get us off the wall, This is another distraction to get us off focus. And for us, good morning, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining. It's just another distraction. And instead of us, good morning, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining. Instead of us spending all of our time highlighting all of the things that the enemy is trying to make us see. Good morning, Rita. Let's spend our time on some solutions, on some things that we can do. Because see, some things we can't control. And you know, I tell you about the T that I used to draw on the paper, and on the left side, I would write down all the things that I can't control. And on the right side, I write down all the things that I can control. And on the left side, all the things that I could not control. If I needed to cry about it, whine about it, talk about it, I can only give that 15 minutes of my time. And it'll get to a point that you realize those things that are not in your control, that you cannot change, that you should not spend your time on it. But if you find the need and you just gotta do something, if you want to do whatever you need to do, if you need to cry about it, whatever. But after those 15 minutes, you need to leave that alone. You need to go to the left side of your list, the things that you can control, the things that you can impact, the things that you can make a difference in. You need to get to the right side of your list and work on those things. Put your 1,425 minutes on that side of your list. We are spending time in areas that we don't have an individual impact in or on. And we're spending time highlighting areas of life, not just talking about the coronavirus, because we had issues before the coronavirus outbreak. We were not focused before the virus. We were not focused even before the presidential race and all these other different sorts of types of things. We are easily distracted by any wind that blows. We're distracted by whatever water that falls. We are distracted by anything that comes our way, that we will stop doing what we were doing. We will get down off the wall to entertain something that is not even taking us, that is not building us, that is not getting us close to our dreams. We're distracted. We are a distracted people. The wind blow, we're looking. You know, humans, it just seems like it's human nature to move in the direction that there is movement. We move in the direction that there is movement. So anywhere that there is movement and words being spoken, we move in that direction. Sometimes it's not even good. A lot of times it's not good. So let's think about, on an individual basis, What is it that we need to be doing? Not to say that we don't need to be precautious and aware. We need to be precautious. We need to take precautions. And we definitely need to be aware. But we do not need to spend most of our time entertaining, talking about, and worried about things that is not in our direct control. If we would just give our cares over to the Lord, let him handle, let him fight those battles. He said that the battle is not ours, but they belongs to him. That we don't have to stay woken. We don't have to worry about the things that we don't have really direct control over. Even how people feel about us, that's none of our business. Good morning, Kim. Thank you so much for joining. People have opinions about us. They have things to say about us. People think that they know stuff about us. They just make assumptions. And we would fly all off the handle. We would get off track. We would get distracted off of somebody's opinion when we already know they don't know the half of what they're talking about. But we let that get up. We let that get to us. We let that, especially women, you allow those things to get to you instead of you saying, their opinion really don't have nothing to do with me. How they feel about me really don't have nothing to do with me. You don't even really know the person. You don't know why they feel the way they feel, but you will spend time crying about it. You will spend time worried about it. You will spend time talking about it. But you got to ask yourself, what can I do to live the best life that I can? See, instead of us worried about dying, we need to be worried about living. I'm worried about living. Because, see, when you die, it ain't nothing to worry about. When you die, you're going to rest. When you die, all your cares going to be gone. All these different sorts of types of things. You need to worry about living. I need to know how I can live so. I need to know how I am able to live so he can use me anywhere and anytime. I need to know how I can live to a point that I am experiencing abundance and an overflow of joy and happiness and peace. I need to live so that I don't have to worry about what I can't fix it, what I can't change. And good morning, Toya. Thank you so much for joining. Toya, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for joining. I need to live a life so that I don't have to worry about the small, mundane things that, I can live this life of peace and joy and happiness. We put our time in too many of the wrong things, worried about too much of the wrong stuff. Worried about too much of the wrong stuff. So my question for you, not for you to answer it for me, but for you to answer it for you. Do you spend more time talking about a thing? Or do you spend more time doing a thing that will make things better? That will make your life better. That will make your family better. That will make your business better. That will make your walk with the Lord better. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on. We spend so much time worried about what everybody else got. Even if it's just, I'm not talking about you worried about their business or you're jealous. I'm talking about, to a point, you worry about what they got going on because they saying stuff about you and these different things. Good morning, Hope. Thank you so much for joining. But it is so refreshing to know that you have self-control, that you are not moved by the winds that are blown or the words that are spoken about whatever they may think about your life. Whatever people may think about your business, or whatever people may think about your marriage, or whatever people may think about your family, whatever people may think about the decisions that you make that you think that are good for you. You're making decisions based on what's good for you. You're not making community decisions. You're not making decisions based on what they think and how they feel and if they think that it's good. You make decisions based on what is good for you and your household. So can we concentrate on working on being a better us? I just want to be better. I want to be a better me. I want to be better than the person that I was yesterday. I want to be better than I was yesterday, a better leader, a better entrepreneur, a better parent, a better friend. I want to be a better sister. I want to be a better, mother. I just want to be better than the person that I was yesterday. I can't compare myself with you. Because see, we may not wear the same size shoes. We may not have had to face the same type of battles. We may not be starting at the same place. So often and too many times we compare ourselves to people that we're not even equal to. We don't have the same story. We don't have the same past. We don't have the same upbringing. We didn't have the same opportunities. Neither have we had the same experiences. So if nothing about us is alike, how is it that we're going to compare what we do? There's no comparison. I cannot compare the texture of an orange to an apple because I'm not comparing the same thing. I can't compare you at 50 and me at 40 because you had more time. Good morning, Sonia. Thank you so much for joining. There's more time. There was more experience. There's more exposure. So let's concentrate on what we can work on and what we can do. I'm not worried about what you doing and how you doing it and what you're doing. That's not for me to worry about. That's not for me to be critical about. That is not for me to be judgmental about. A lot of times we're not blessed because we can't bless other people while they're blessed. We can't be happy for other people in their blessing. And so if we can't be a blessing, if we don't want to be a blessing to other people, how do you think that he's going to bless us? How do you think that he wants to bless us when all we do is talk about people and criticize people and put other people down? So let's think about this is not a message for us to look at other people. This is a message today for us to look at us. Let's look at ourselves and see where we can get better. Let's not be so worried about the coronavirus that we forget the virus that we're carrying. The viruses that we're carrying. Good morning, Apostle Steve. Thank you so much for joining. Let's not be so concerned about the coronavirus that we are overlooking the backbiting virus that we carry, the jealous virus that we carry, the envious virus that we're carrying. Let's look at ourselves today. Let's look at our insides, our motives, our reasons, our whys. Let's look at this old flesh and think about what is it that we're doing that is hindering us versus taking us to the next level. Not what somebody else has did, not what somebody else didn't show us, not what somebody else is doing. What are we doing to ourselves that's killing us slowly? We got a lot of stuff that's going on. Some of it is going on. Some of it is going on the inside. So let's do a introspection today. Don't look out. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. But let's look in. Let's look in ourselves that we say, I want to be better. I want to be better than the man or the woman that I was the day before. I want to be better. Where is it that I can stop talking and start improving areas in my life? So that's all I have for you today. That's what the Lord gave me to speak today. So I'm not going to add anything to it. I said what he wanted me to say. So I pray that you have a amazing Friday. Don't get all caught up because it's Friday the 13th. That's the devil. We belongs to God. Friday the 13th and bad luck and black cats and all this old crazy stuff. We don't believe in luck. We believe in blessings. We believe in God and we believe in walking by faith and not by sight. Friday the 13th is just another day that the Lord has made, that we shall be glad, that we shall rejoice in, that we shall be happy, that we are a part of. So don't get in the hype that it's Friday the 13th and that's the reason this happened and that happened. That is of the devil. We belongs to the Lord. God bless you, and I pray that you have an amazing day. Bye.